Okay, here we are at the Sheraton Desert Oasis in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. First time visiting here. Just quickly, as you can see, it's just off a busy road in Scottsdale, but once you get inside the resort, we were very pleased with the intimate feel, and all the landscaping is just amazing. Lots of waterfalls. We're here in the springtime, and just the smell of all the flowers is everywhere. So fragrant. Coming from Colorado really makes you appreciate what springtime really is, and we have just enjoyed our time here immensely. I'm going to walk you through some of our favorite things out by the pool and just some of the walking paths, so you can get a feel what the Sheraton Desert Oasis is like here in Scottsdale. As I go into the lobby, I'm not going to be narrating, so there'll be a pause in the audio because I don't want people to think that I'm a loon. Okay, here we go inside. Really nice fireplace seating area. In fact, the condos, the villas, all have fireplaces in them too, which is really nice. Warm up if there's a cool burst of weather. This is normally, and there's something shut down here because of COVID, normally a bar, looks like, and I think there's a restaurant here that wasn't available. It's called the Hub. I'm going outside to the pool area now. This is the great pool area. I wanted to show you something I found during one of our walks right off, which looks like it would be a whole lot of fun. I didn't see anybody playing on this while we were here, but tucked in over here is a ping pong table. Isn't that fun? So obviously you could have just a great time there doing that. Pool hours were 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. while we were here. They had a wristband strategy in effect in case the pools got too crowded, but they did not get too crowded. I'll try to come back later and take a video of the waterfall actually being on, but right now the pool's all locked up. It's about 7:30 in the morning and not ready for prime time, but we spent a lot of our time over there on these pool chairs. Very attentive pool staff. This splash little poolside eatery available for them to run food to you, and just wonderful towels stocked all the time. Never a problem getting a towel. Bathrooms very clean. Just everybody just working hard to make sure that we had just a wonderful time, which we did. We especially love these cacti that were up here on the top of the waterfall. They're all braced up. Keep them from falling over in the wind, I suppose, but all the palm trees around the pool and everything are just beautiful, healthy, and again, just flowers everywhere, as you'll see during the rest of our walk. Just flowers everywhere that just make this such a wonderful, fragrant place. I keep saying that because I'm just not used to all the wonderful smells that we were able to experience here. It's just one of those things that we weren't expecting. It was such a pleasant surprise. Now we'll always be expecting it. But the place is planted out to the max. This is one of the typical walking paths in the interior. See another waterfall down there a ways. This is nice over here. It's a kids playground, of which I was able to find 2 on the property. And another little, not a secret, but something to watch out for, is that right here in the kids' playground, there is a cornhole set that you can play. It looks like they just leave the bags out, and you can play any time of day, and that's nice too, to be outside and have some games and whatnot to do. So continuing back on to walk around the property just a bit. There's not really all that much more unique stuff to see, but I'll take you just down through one of the typical walking paths. And we did walk around the resort quite a bit. It's easy to take laps around, and you end up seeing quite a bit of the resort several times over because it's not gigantic. Once the pool area is open, I'll go back in and show you the hot tub, which is in this little grotto right here. And this is it's a nice big hot tub, and it's fun with the water flowing down there, and they have 2 waterfalls going here too in the hot tub area. Everything's so nicely landscaped, and these are lit well at night. I won't have a chance to do a nighttime video, but these are lit well at night, so that's fun. Back side of the pool. There's a gate to the pool down there as well, but it's not open because of COVID, so you can only go in the main gate. All these wide grassy areas and little creeks flowing everywhere, which is nice to hear the sound of a babbling brook. And then of course, one night we did use these barbecue grills right here to grill steaks. It was wonderful. Wasn't crowded. We're down here in spring break 2021. Never felt crowded, which was just wonderful. As you can see, one of the grills is having an issue, but we used this one over here, which somebody else had just finished grilling up on, and just wonderful with this little waterfall area right here. If you're bringing kids, grandkids, large, small, we saw a lot of families out here using this grassy area to play catch, just to run around. We thought it would be a great place for our kids to play tag, and either during the day, probably not in the heat of the day, or at night would be especially fun. Play hide and seek, which I think they would just have such a great time doing. And walk across this little bridge or walkway right here. Really, they've done a nice job here. The views from all of the villas are to the interior of the property, with parking lots surrounding outside, so it's very nice. The views are nice. The interior is quiet. You might be able to hear a plane going overhead right now, but otherwise you don't hear that traffic from that busy road out front. I'll finish up by showing you this second playground. It's much like the first, but there are 2 playgrounds, maybe more, but those are the only ones that I saw for the little kiddos to play on. And how wonderful they've landscaped with all of the trees and everything. Flowers. I guess the main aromatic flower here is called bougainvillea, and I'm not sure if I can even find one right now, but I'll do my best. And that's what provides so much of the aromatic experience that I'm talking way too much about, but it sure was impactful. I can smell it right now. I wish we could put it through the video, because it would be an interesting enhancement to the video. I think there's a bougainvillea on top of the rock structure in the pool that I wasn't able to point out. So let's see if we can go get a video of that. And again, just because there's people around now, I might stop talking for a little bit just to show what everything's looking like. And they're playing football here. That's fun. Right by the pool. Having a little bit of fun in the morning. Oh, didn't quite make it clear over there. Wasn't able to do that. That bougainvillea is kind of hidden. So we'll walk over here again to completely by the clubhouse. There's that playground we saw first. And then I'll go completely over here. They're getting the pool ready for everybody to finish up. There's the bougainvillea. So way on top there, purplish pink flowers. That's the bougainvillea all over the resort. You think I could find one a little closer right now, but I just don't see it. It's so aromatic and beautiful and lush. Okay, so that's the walking tour of the Sheraton Desert Oasis in Scottsdale, Arizona. Our first time here. Sure it won't be our last. We saw a lot of families here, all ages, young couples, older folks, families with grandparents, and every size of kid. Everybody was having a good time, especially in the pool area. That was just a wonderful, relaxing time in the pool area. Unhurried, great sun, shade if you need it, and highly recommend it. and we'll very much likely be back here in the future. All right, this is Vince signing off for now.